All right, as promised, we're back in Pont Aux Chene. Both district attorneys, Terrebonne Lafourche, Joe Waitz Jr., Christine Russell, and Judge Juan Pickett. And Joe, y'all got a good crowd working back here. A lot of people answered the call, didn't they?
Absolutely. You know, we got a good, Christine has her cooking team here. We're trying to help these people. And just when you ride down here and see the devastation and the damage that's still very visible, it just breaks your heart. And we're down here to try to help the folks and give them a good meal and just say, we care about you, we love you, and we want to help you.
Yeah. And Christine, you know, driving in Pont Aux Chene, whether you're on the Lafourche side or you're on the Terrebonne side, the eye came right over here. So the damage, every time you drive down this road, you see something you did not see when you came the last time.
You're right. And, you know, I think so many folks have sort of moved on. And it's a great reminder when you come here that so many people are still hurting. And so when I drove today, it was just so sobering just to see how people are still struggling. And we don't want them to think that we haven't forgotten about them. So we need to continue, especially as public servants, to come out and try to help and give them a little hope.
Yeah, and Judge, your wife was telling me, you know, trying to get all the supplies in. She had to keep you focused on the road while you were driving because you see something different every time you come down. But from a judge's standpoint, how important is it to come out here today and be a part of what I see going on behind you?
It's very important, and as a judge, we have to be separated from the community so many times, and to come down here in a time of need, to see the people down here, what they need, and to help them, is such a wonderful feeling inside.
Yeah. And Christine, same as y'all have a tough job, but sometimes you got to come in the community and really make it happen, don't you?
Yeah, and this is, for me, one of the more rewarding parts about our job, when we can truly give back. I think we all appreciate the fact that we were elected officials and we're here to serve the public. And so here's an opportunity for us to actually do that, to give in the hands to someone else that's in need, maybe a hot meal or supplies. So for me, this is one of the more rewarding things that we can do.
Yeah, and Joe, you've traveled this road so many times, all the bayous. First time you came down these roads, did it shock you the amount of damage you saw?
There's no doubt, and as Christine touched on, you know, back in the city, it's actually getting better, and you don't realize how bad off it still is down the bayous. And we're down here to not only feed the people, but call the attention to everyone in the community that things are still really terrible down here. People have no homes, no place to work, whatever they do down here, and they need help, and we want to be there to help them because we care about them. They're part of our community.
Yeah. Christine, I see all the workers back here. How did this all get started? What happened? And obviously, like I said in the beginning, a lot of people answered the call, but what got this? What was the catalyst for this?
You know, we've been reaching out to our council members and to ask, what can we do? And we reached out to Mr. Wendell and said, what can we do? And it was an opportunity for Joe and I to partner together and bring our parishes together. We're so close and we work so closely together to come together where many of our constituents are on that border. And so we just reached out to the staff, and everybody just jumped in. Our staff, of course, a lot of them are in court today. I know a lot of your staff, people are working, but everybody else said, I want to come. I want to give a lending hand. It was really easy. It was a phone call.
Yeah. And Joe, I mean, I think about your dad a lot in these situations, because he would have been donating all kind of things all over the parish. I guess y'all learned from some of the best, and your mom too.
My dad was a guy that could never say no and loved to help people. His passion was helping people, and I try to carry on that tradition because I do have a passion, as Christine did, and Juan, to help people, and that's why we're out here to reach out to everyone down here, down all our bayous, and say, we care about you, we want to help you. If you need us, call us. Let us know how we can help.
Yeah. And Judge, I saw people, and I say this in light, but I mean it in all seriousness, I saw people carrying boxes that I never saw carrying boxes before, but everybody's involved in this.
Everybody's involved. I'll be sore tomorrow, but it's such an important event. You know, everybody loves Pont Aux Chene. People from all over the country come here to fish. It's a beautiful area. To see the devastation hurts, and it just makes people want to come out and contribute. So it's a great day.
Yeah. And a lot of the supplies, just to touch on it again, have come from all over parts of the South, haven't they?
Absolutely. The DA's Association sent tons of supplies our way, too, to make sure it got into the right hands. And we've had churches from around the state and from other states that have contributed, and we made sure that some of those came here today.
Yeah. And, Joe, how important, in closing, how important is that people see the people from different parishes getting together? There's no big rivalry here. Y'all get along great, but people get to see that, so it gives y'all a chance to get together.
No doubt. We work together. Lafourche and Terrebonne has worked together for many, many years, and this is just another event for us to come out and say, hey, these are our people. We want to help them, and this is what we do. We help people.
Mm-hmm. Judge, let me just ask a personal question as we close. Have you tried the food yet?
Not yet, but it won't be long.
All right, there you have it. We're in Pont Aux Chene, both district attorneys, Terrebonne and Lafourche Parish. Terrebonne Parish judge here, everybody working together. Like I said, the eye came right over Lafourche and Terrebonne. It split it. And if you ride down this road, you'll see what I'm talking about. We'll take a break. We'll be back with a lot more down the bayous in Terrebonne and Lafourche.
This is Martin Folse live in Houma. We're in front of Hebert's Motel where water is up to the doorknobs at the motel. Telephone poles almost completely to the ground. This storm had some fury to it. The following morning, Hurricane Andrew had taken its toll on Terrebonne Parish.
But the stick doesn't lie.
No.
That, you know, they said it started moving north-northwest. That was a jog. It's a very tense day for Terrebonne Parish. Levee after levee has been breached. You won't know until it equalizes how many of them have actually broken. And I'm just looking at that stick shot again. That center circulation has moved back on the stick, and Lafourche and Grand Isle, to me, are ground zero at this point. It's moving right up the stick, and that stick goes directly over Grand Isle and Fouchon.